Now we'll study about the tropical monsoon regions. What is the location and extent? Tropical monsoon regions are wet, dry, climatic regions with a similar season pattern of rain and drought as that of savanna regions, but of a different origin. In Asia and Australia, the monsoon regions exist in the same latitudes that the savannas occupy in Africa and Latin America. Monsoon region in Australia exists between 10 degrees south and 20 degrees south latitudes, whereas due to the influence of monsoon, this climate type extends in Asia up to 30 degrees north latitude. In Asia, the greatest extent of monsoon region is in the South and Southeast Asia. It includes the Indian subcontinent and Myanmar, Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, South China, Taiwan, and Philippines. The monsoon region also extends in the northern part of Australia and Indonesian islands from Java to New Guinea. The mechanism or what are the physical conditions? The mechanism of the monsoon is based on the differential heating of land and sea. Monsoon are usually referred to as seasonally blowing land breeze and sea breeze on a large scale. In northern hemisphere, there are three main seasons in year: dry, warm summer season, and that is from March to June; warm, humid or rainy season from July to October; and dry winter season from November to February. The average temperatures of warm, dry summer season ranges between 27 degrees and 35 degrees centigrade, while warm, humid summer season records average temperature between 20 degrees centigrade and 30 degrees centigrade. The temperature during dry winter season ranges between 10 degrees centigrade and 20 degrees centigrade. Mean rainfall of monsoon lands is around 150 centimeter, but there are much variations in temporal and spatial distribution of rainfall. Some areas receive annual rainfall more than 200 centimeter, while a few areas receive even less than 50 centimeter of mean annual rainfall. Now, the temporal distribution of rainfall within a single year is highly variable, as more than 80% of annual rainfall is received within 4 months of rainy season from July to October. The seasonal regime of monsoon rainfall gives deciduous character to the vegetation. Trees and shrubs shed their leaves during the transitional period between winter and summer season. Thus, the deciduous broad-leaved forests prevail in these regions. The height of most of the trees ranges between 10 meters and 30 meters. Most of the trees are deciduous, but the shrubs are evergreen. Sal, teak and bamboo trees are important members of Indian deciduous forests. Besides, there are numerous trees, climbers, shrubs and grasses which have spatial variations from one region to the other regions. Now, there are number of mammals like elephants, horses, hippopotamus, rhinos, lions, tigers, buffalo. Domestication of animals and development of agriculture too takes place here. And kangaroo is the most famous species of animal here, found here. The monsoon regions in Asia, with over 25% population of the world, stands out as one of the densely populated blocks of the world. Density of population in river valleys and deltas in the Indian subcontinent is found more than 400 persons per square kilometer. Nearly 70% population lives in villages and is engaged in agriculture and light activities. Now, the average size of farm holding is very small in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and in Southeast Asian countries. Major crops are wheat, rice, millets, cotton, barley, sugar, cane, beans, peas, grams, oilseeds, etc. Commercial grazing is also seen here, and the monsoonal lands have an abundance of minerals and power resources: iron ore, manganese, bauxite, copper, mica, coal, etc. And they are having number of small scale and cottage industries and large scale industries like iron, steel, textile, cement, engineering, sugar, paper, chemical, etc. Now the next thing is tropical deserts or the Sahara type regions. Now, tropical deserts are almost non-ecumene because of adverse and harsh environment. These deserts are generally situated between 15 degrees and 30 degrees latitudes in both north and south hemispheres. Dry regions do not lie in well-defined belts as do the temperature and hot wet regions. In fact, they are found in different climates. Tropical deserts embrace particularly extensive area in continental interiors which are far from sea influence. Such deserts are usually found in the western parts of the continent. All of these are basically in the western parts of the continent, and there are 7 hot deserts: the Sahara, Southwest Asian deserts including entire Arabian Peninsula, southern Israel, Syria and Iraq, Thar Desert in India and Pakistan, Australian Desert, Kalahari Desert including Angola, Namibia and Botswana, Atacama Desert along the coastal area of Peru and Chile, Sonoran Desert covering the area of Lower California, Arizona and northwest coast of Mexico and North America. Now, what are the physical conditions? The most important characteristics of the hot desert is the widespread aridity, scarcity of rainfall. Most of the desert experience less than 25 centimeter annual rainfall. Now, temperatures are highest on the earth while precipitation is lowest. Average temperature in daytime ranges between 30 to 32 degrees centigrade and the maximum being 40 to 42 during the noontime. Al Azizia, that is in Libya and Sahara Desert, has recorded the highest temperature of 58 degrees centigrade, and the annual range of temperature remains 10 to 15 degrees centigrade. Clear sky at night promotes rapid radiation of heat, and diurnal ranges fluctuates between 4 degrees to 10 degrees centigrade. Frost occur during winter season. And there is dense mist and fog common along the desert coasts of the Kalahari and Atacama, and there are only few rivers found in the deserts with interior drainage. That is in Nile in Egypt, Tigris and Euphrates in Iraq, Indus in Pakistan, the Orange in Kalahari, and the Colorado in Sonoran Desert. Due to very low humidity and scarcity of rainfall, they have scanty vegetation in the form of xerophytes, succulent plants like cactus, desert shrubs. The paucity of vegetation adversely affects the faunal life in the deserts also. What is the human response? Harsh environmental conditions of deserts have great impact on economy. According to the availability of water, grassland or vegetation, local animals, soil fertility, minerals and means of transportation, so there is a less population density found here, and herding is the main economic pursuit, and nomadic herding is common around the oases, and hunting and gathering is also seen here by the tribals in the form of like in Kalahari by Bushmen, and Australian Aboriginals also practice this kind of economic activity. Now, mining is also practiced somewhere in the Southwest Asian and North African countries, like in Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Iran, UAE. Deserts are usually sparsely populated, and only water points give birth to compact rural settlements. Indus Valley, Mesopotamia, and Nile Valley were the cultural hearths in ancient period. Now, so nomadic tribes like Bedouins in Arabian deserts and Aboriginals in Australian deserts are constantly in move in search of adequate pasture and water. So they are basically nomadic herders found here.